All right, what's up, guys? So, I saw this post today, where I guess Grand Theft Auto 6, and it was like one of those like Twitter, Instagram accounts. They just be posting like random news and stuff. So I can't remember which account it was. It might have been. It's either what was it, Rap House, Loud. It was one of those accounts. But anyways, they made a tweet saying that I guess a report came out saying that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be like pretty much the biggest game, like, or I guess it's supposed to have the biggest budget out of any video game out there, and I guess the budget's supposed to be $1 billion. Now, here's the thing, if that is the case, then this needs to be the greatest Grand Theft Auto. This needs to be the greatest video game. This needs to just be that game where we sit down and we can play it nonstop. All right. It doesn't matter. It don't like the money. It ain't got nothing to do with the money. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's just, it brings us back to that point in time where San Andreas, for an example, or even Grand Theft Auto 4 or Grand Theft Auto 5 when it very first came out. I'm saying it needs to be like those Grand Theft Autos. But where Grand Theft Auto is currently at right now, and they should take some sort of like advice, or not even advice, but just kind of like just take some sort of like ideas from what's going on in Grand Theft Auto right now, these role-playing servers. Okay, have it where that's in Grand Theft Auto 6, where it's like, okay, big giant map, you go wherever you want to go, you do whatever you want to do, you want to get a job, but it's like they need to make Grand Theft Auto 6 like the Sims on steroids. All right, they need to have it where it's just, it's one of those games. I know the Sims is its own game, but I'm just saying it needs to be something in the lines where it's like, okay, it gives us a reason to play it, like rather than just like and what the thing is this, what they had going on in Grand Theft Auto 5 originally, I'm like, I liked it, I thought it was good. Where it's at now, I just don't feel like that it's it's one of those games. I just felt like that, with Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, I remember when they started doing more, like, multiplayer missions and stuff, where they was like, oh, you're becoming a drug dealer, you're doing this, you're doing that. And it seemed like with a lot of the missions, it was like you had to play them with people. And I don't mind playing the missions with people, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, there's some days where I just want to, game by myself. I don't want to play with people. So I think, like, whatever they got going on in Grand Theft Auto 6, you need to make it accessible to the loners of the world, to the people that don't want to play games. Yeah, if it's like, leave that opportunity there to play the game with my friends, but I also want to have that opportunity where I could just play and get through the game by myself. Yeah, the story missions, I know I could do that, but I'm like, also with multiplayer too, if you got multiplayer missions, I'm like, bruh, there might be at some times this, because I'm telling you, like, there's, like, look, when you be playing games with people, there's be some people that don't know what they doing, or they want to go AFK, or they just want to go out and do their own thing, like, oh, let me do this glitch real quick, and I'm like, bruh, I'm just trying to get through this mission and call it a day. So that's why I'm like, a lot needs to be done with Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, if they do decide to like whatever the plans are, I'm like, bruh, y'all gonna have to make this for as long as we've had to wait. Y'all gonna have to make this game the funnest game possible. Like 100 times better than 5, 100 times better than 4, 100 times better than San Andreas. As long as we've had to wait, this has to be the greatest Grand Theft Auto game of all time. Like, and it has to just to the point where you got people that you don't even, like, they don't even play video games, but even they're talking about getting a game just because of how fun this game is gonna look. So I'm hoping, okay, I'm really hoping that when this game comes out, it is the greatest game possible, or at least one of the greatest games possible. But anyways, but yeah, it's like, and if not, then I'm like, bro, I really don't see me investing a whole lot of time in Grand Theft Auto 6, when it comes, because if this game comes out and it's a flop, and I'm like, I would really hate to think that Rockstar Games will literally like release release a game in one of the greatest series of our time, and you flop with it. Like, there's just no possible way you can flop with Grand Theft Auto 6. I refuse. The thing is this. I refuse to believe that they can flop. So I'm like, no, I have high hopes that the game is going to be good when it does come out. Because I'm like, yeah, with Red Dead Redemption 2, even though they ain't really focused on that a whole lot, it did kind of show us where they were at when it came to gaming. So I'm like, if they go along those lines, I think you can overall have yourselves a good game, but add more to it. Don't just be all like, oh, well, let's just do Red Dead Redemption, 2, but in a Grand Theft Auto universe. No, brand spanking new game. All right, so add new things, do different stuff, take ideas from what's going on in Grand Theft Auto right now. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.